Class 10th, let's continue the chapter 11, and the chapter name is Minerals and Energy Resources. In the previous chapter, I told you about the distributions and uses of different various minerals like manganese, your copper, and iron ore. Now, in today's video, I'm going to tell you about the conventional sources, energy resources such as coal and petroleum. So in today's video I'm going to tell you about their uses and distributions, right? So let's start the class. Coal is also known as black gold. You know, children, why coal is known as black gold? Because of its high utility as a raw material and for a large number of industries. That is why coal is also known as black gold, right? Now, coal is what? Coal is conventional energy resources or source of conventional source of energy, and coal is a major energy resource of the world, right? Okay, now coal is also a versatile mineral. So versatile mineral means it is used as a raw material for a various industries and for manufacturing of iron and steel and for a variety of chemicals. All these industries, all these, they depend on the or largely depend on upon the availability of coal, right? So coal is considered, or coal is a major energy resource, right? Now, formation of coal. So coal is found in sedimentary rocks. Coal originated from wood and today is found in a sedimentary rocks. So sedimentary means layers. They are found in a rocks which is found in layers, right? Beneath the earth's surface, and the wood took several millions years to become coal. So that wood it takes a lot or it takes a million and billions of years to become a coal, right? Now, distribution of coal in India, the mainly coal is found in Jharkhand, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, West Bengal, and Andhra Pradesh. And Jharkhand is the leading producer of coal in India, right? So India is a major producer of coal. Jharkhand, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Bengal, Maharashtra, and Andhra Pradesh are also main producer after Jharkhand, right? Now, so these you are going to read out yourself, the states and important districts, right, which is given in page number 163, distribution of coal. Now come to the important topic, that is varieties of coal. So there are four varieties of coal, and those four varieties of coal, number one is anthracite, number two is bituminous, number 3 is lignite, and the fourth variety of coal is peat, P-E-A-T, peat, right? Okay, major producers are there: anthracite, Jammu and Kashmir; bituminous, Bihar, Odisha, and Bengal; lignite is found in Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu, and Assam; and peat is found in Bihar and Madhya Pradesh. Now, the important characteristic of anthracite: carbon content is 80 to 90%, which is the best quality of coal. So the best quality of coal is anthracite. Second variety, bituminous, where the carbon content is 60 to 80% and it is used for production of coke and gas, right? Third, lignite, which is about 60% carbon content is there, right? It is also known as brown coal. So it is the coal is brown in color, that is why it is also known as brown coal. So that is lignite, and about 60% of carbon content is there. Now next is peat, that is 50 to 60%, or that means less than 60% carbon content is there. So it burns like wood and gives less heat and leaves lot of ash. That is why this is the low category, or it's not a good variety of coal, right? Peat. So because why it is not or why it's not a good quality of coal, because when it burns it gives less heat and leaves lot of ash, right? And the best quality of coal is anthracite, because it contains 80 to 90% of carbon, and because of that it is the best quality of coal. Now in India, or the major variety, the variety of this bituminous is that variety of coal um, which is found in India. So India's coal is bituminous type, which contains 60 to 80% of carbon, right? Now next is consumption and importance of coal. What are the importance of coal? I think you all know the importance and the uses of coal. So number one is it's a main source of power generation. In India, about 67 of the India's requirement of power is met by coal only. There is no other source to meet the requirement of various industries and other factories and industries and all that, right? It is a prime source of energy in manufacturing iron and steel. So iron and steel industries require coal only. Coal is the prime source of energy. Next is it is also used as a raw material in the chemical and other industries. It is used as a raw material. It is also used in railway as a power of source of power, right? So these are the importance of coal, and I just told you about the varieties of coal also. Now let's move to petroleum mineral oil. Petroleum, this word has been derived from two the Latin words, that is petra, that means rocks, and oleum, that is oil. So we can say that petroleum is a rock oil or mineral oil, right? So the oil which is found in rock is known as petroleum. Clear? Okay, now thus the petroleum is oil obtained from rocks, particularly sedimentary rocks of the earth. This is very important. So the coal and petroleum, the best site is sedimentary rocks. So these are found, coal and petroleum, these are found in sedimentary rocks, right? Okay. Therefore, this is also known as mineral oil, as I told you earlier. Now, significance of petroleum. What are the uses and importance of petroleum? Number one, it is used as a fuel, as we all know, and has a revolutionized transportations on land, in air, and on water also. Now it can be easily transported from the production areas to the consumption areas with the help of tankers, and more conveniently, efficiently, and economically by pipelines. So nowadays pipelines are there in a state of tankers and all that, oil tankers. So pipelines are there which can supply petroleum from the site to the from the production site to the consumption areas, right? Okay, it emits very less smoke and leaves no ash as compared to the coal. Clear? Okay, and can be used up to the last drop also, right? When we compare to coal, coal is also a good prime source of energy, but when we compare compare it with the with in terms of pollution, or in terms of that ash, right? So petroleum emits less ash and little smoke and leaves no ash, and as compared to the coal, and can be used up to the last drop. It provides the most important lubricating agents and is used as an important raw material for various petrochemical products. So it is used in petrochemical products and it is used as a lubricant also, right? And petrochemicals, which are derived from petroleum resources, are used for manufacturing a large variety of articles such as synthetic fibers, synthetic rubber. So this is important and point to be noted that many items are there which we can get from petroleum. For example, synthetic rubber, synthetic fibers, your PVC pipes, your ferrous and non-ferrous metals, plastics, dye stuffs, insecticides, drugs, pharmaceuticals. So pharmaceuticals means medicines. So in medicines also this petroleum is used, right? So not only that, in detergents, soaps, in your Vaselines, creams, and your footballs, that leather balls and other balls, right? So all these contain petroleum, right? Okay. Now next is distribution of petroleum in India. At present, oil is obtained both from the onshore and offshore areas of India. So this is point to be noted. What is onshore area and what is offshore area? So onshore means on land, and offshore means under water. Clear? Onshore and offshore. Now share of each state. Mumbai high, it's given there. A chart is given. Percentage is 62.27%. Gujarat 20.06%. Assam 16.49%. Tamil Nadu 1.04%. Arunachal Pradesh 0.14%, and all India total 100%. So the main producer is Mumbai high. Then after that Gujarat, then Assam. Now here are the major oil producing areas of India, which are divided into northeastern India and west India. So northeastern area means towards your this 7 states region. So 7 states means Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, and your that Arunachal Pradesh, Tripura, Assam side, right? And west side you have Gujarat and Mumbai high, right? Okay. So these oil fields in northeast India and oil fields in western India, these topics you are going to read out yourself, very important topics. So this in Assam you'll get the oil field in this Digboy oil field, Naharkatia oil field, Moran oil field. And one important thing I'll tell you about the Digboy field. It is located in Dibrugarh district of Upper Assam. The Digboy is the oldest oil field of India. Just underline this. Digboy is the oldest oil field of India. So this Digboy, dig means actually this is the oldest oil field, and that time the machines were not introduced for the drilling out or extracting out, so manually it was done. And so manually means boys were there, right? So dig means to excavate. So to excavate, that is why and the boys were there, laborers were there, mostly boys were there. That is why that field was termed is named as Digboy oil field, which is the oldest oil field of India, right? Now next is fossil fuels. It's important chart is given there. What are fossil fuels? As are hydrocarbons. So hydrogen and carbons are there. Primarily coal, fuel, oil and natural gas formed from the remains of dead plants and animals. So do you know, children, that these coals, petroleums, they are formed by the dead and decomposition of dead and decaying of plants and animals. Clear? So the decayed plants and animals have been converted to crude oil coal, natural gas, and heavy oils by exposure to heat and high pressure in the earth's crust over hundreds of millions of years. When these dead animals and plants, when they decomposed, when they mix in the soil, and when they get enormous heat and pressure in the earth's surface, it over hundreds of millions of years it converted into oil, right? So now one more important thing is there, that fossil fuels are hydrocarbons, hydrogen and carbons. Clear? Hydrogen and carbons. So the site, the formation of this oil is like this. At the bed level there is bedrock, parent rock. Then after that you'll find, whenever you excavate or you dig the ground for to extract out oil, the digger will find at the deeper side they will find, first they will find a parent rock, then they'll find your water aquifer, then they'll get the mineral oil, petroleum, and the last one is upper side, they'll find natural gas. So this is how they find, how they'll get the all these petroleum, oil, and natural gas. So petroleum is associated with, or associated with natural gas. So natural gas is associated with, or you can say natural gas is associated with that petroleum, right? So first you'll find bedrock, then upper to bedrock, layer of water, underground water, that is aquifer. Then upper to it you'll find, or you'll get the petroleum, and after petroleum you'll get natural gas. Why natural gas? Because natural gas is lighter than oil, and oil is lighter than water, right? And upper to that gas, cap rock is there, right? Okay, this is the site, this is the formation, how the petrol and natural gas are found. So here are the offshore oil fields also, and refineries in India also. So just go through it. So I'll go through this refineries in India now. To meet the growing demand of petroleum products, the refinery capacity in the country has gradually increased over the years by setting up of new refineries in the country, as well as by expanding the refining capacity of existing refineries. So as of June 2015, there are total how many refineries were there? 22 refineries were there in India, comprising 17 that is in a public sector, which were organized by public sector, 3 in a private sector, private limited, and as one as a joint venture. Joint venture means public and private. The country is not only self-sufficient in refining capacity for its domestic consumption, but also exports petroleum products substantially. So the country like India is not only self-sufficient in refining capacity. That means it not only India not only consume that petroleum, but it also exports petroleum to other country. Now one important thing is there, most of the refineries are just along the coast. Along the coast means this is your coast line. So here is Mumbai High, right? So this refinery is just on the coast, right? On the coast, to minimize the cost of transport, and secondly to avoid the risk of transporting mineral oil inside the country due to its inflammable nature. To avoid the risk of transporting mineral oil inside the country due to its inflammable nature, and to reduce the cost of transport also. The oil refineries are just near to the coastline, so that it would get easily this mineral oil from here and natural gas and mineral oil from here, as well as they can easily minimize the cost of transport, right? So this is the site where the natural gas and petroleum are extracted, and here refineries are located. Clear? Okay. So class 10, that's all for the day, and in the next video I'll come up with the non-conventional sources, right? So in that class I'll tell you about the non-conventional sources, like your tidal, water, hydel, and your nuclear and biogas resources, their distributions, uses, and generations, right? So till then, bye bye.